What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this new YouTube tutorial. My name is David Fritz, and in this video we're going to talk about how to learn music production properly. I'm going to teach you a few of my techniques and a few sources of how I learn music production properly. Before I'm going to teach you those techniques, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also make sure to follow me on my Spotify. I've released 4 new tracks recently, just came out today, and I'm really excited about that one. Make sure you check it out, follow me on my socials, and make sure you support me in any way you can think is possible. I personally believe that learning in music production is one of the most important traits and character traits and habits you need to develop over the time, because as soon as you start learning and you continue learning for the next 5 to 10 years, your music production quality gets better as well. And I personally went through a specific learning process through the last few years to make my learning curve go as high and as inclined as possible. So the first thing what I think is really important is that you focus on learning consistently rather than learning for one day 10-hour music content and then stopping to learn for another few months. I think it's really crucial that you learn slowly every single day, even just if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, because this is a long-term game. I'm pretty sure no one's going to produce an amazing tracks with just learning 1 or 2 videos in music production. This is something you have to learn. You have to put a lot of effort into it. If you continuously learn and develop, you're gonna get better. So the way how I did it, I'm right now in Australia, and I was traveling on Australia. I was working on farms, I was working on solar farms, and my week was really busy. So I was working up to 60 hours a week in construction, and I had not much time during the day. But what I committed to learning every single day. So every single day when we drove to work, I was on my phone with headphones watching one single YouTube tutorial or one tutorial a day for 2 consecutive years. There are for sure days where I didn't watch anything, don't get me wrong. There's also days where I just felt like just watching out of the window and doing absolutely nothing. But I continuously watched one video and I committed to this every single day. Because of this continuous learning and continuously watching videos, my learning curve went up like that, and I started producing 2 years ago and already have 10 or 12 tracks released with record labels. I'm proud of that, and I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing if you continuously develop. The second thing is definitely the resources you're using or the sources you're using. I personally I have on YouTube a few people I follow. The first person you should definitely follow, obviously, is me. I just started producing YouTube tutorials 2 months ago, but I'm putting all the knowledge I've learned over the last 2 years, all the music production courses I've bought, all the YouTube tutorials I've watched, I put them into my videos so you can access it easily. Make sure you check out all my videos, you follow me as well. And then there's also 2 YouTubers I would definitely recommend to you if you're using FL Studio as well. The first one, which is actually concentrating on FL Studio, is called In The Mix. He's producing great video content for how you can use FL Studio for mastering tips. There's heaps of knowledge into it. He is not producing the music we are producing as producers. He's not producing tech house or house music, but just the techniques he's using are absolutely amazing. And you can see as well, I've watched heaps of his videos. There's still a lot of videos I still have to watch. Then the second YouTuber I would definitely recommend is also especially for our music genre is called ZenWorld. I'm definitely loving his videos. I'm watching a lot of his content, and you should definitely check out ZenWorld. He has great content. He has also great sample pack. Then I would definitely recommend that. Then the third person I'm following on YouTube is called EDM Tips. So I just basically started watching YouTube tutorials with him every single day, and then I found out that he created a music production course. So I bought his course for a lot of money. But the reason for that is that all the knowledge you need to know, all the basics for mixing, mastering as well, for music production, sound design, is in this course. So I basically bought this course and I've watched every single day for 7 months, I think, watched those videos. There's heaps of stuff in it. I can definitely recommend the EDM Tips Academy. There's heaps of presets, introduction, how to properly design a sound. So this is definitely, I would recommend to you guys to invest your money into someone where you know that he is good at music production and he can teach you stuff what you have to learn anyway. You can watch YouTube tutorials, but trust me, if you have a course like that, you invested the money, you're gonna put in the effort to watch all those videos. No one wants to spend money and then not actually use the thing they bought in the first place. It's the same thing as if you imagine you buy yourself this full version of FL Studio or Ableton you're gonna use it. You're not gonna just buy it and then not use it for the next 5 years. You wanna use it. So definitely invest your money to learn something like that. The next thing, what I just started doing recently is called Sound Gym. It's basically it's a practice for your ears to find out what frequencies are boosted, which are reduced and stuff. If you just do this practice, let's say 3-4 times a week, you're training your ears, and mixing in music production becomes way easier because you don't have to reference all the time your tracks with other tracks. You know straight away if the hi-hat is too loud in comparison to the kick or the clap or something. So you can put in your stuff, your mail, you can even put in what you want to learn, frequency recognition, detect EQ filter types, detect gain level differences, distortion, sound quality. So definitely recommend you guys to go on Sound Gym and just make this practice a few times a week. The most important thing is that you put in the effort every single day, or at least 6 days a week, to watch a video for 5 or 10 minutes. Like start in the morning before you go to work, start watching a video 5 to 10 minutes with headphones. Make sure you understand it properly, but then also implement the knowledge into producing music. If you just learn all the time and you don't produce, this learning was basically for nothing. You're just preparing for not doing anything. Just for you to know, I'm gonna show you now my first ever track I ever released on SoundCloud. That was literally in the first 2 weeks of music production. And you're gonna hear a massive difference of what exactly I produced. And I'm gonna show you also my newest track, what the difference exactly is. Kick is way too quiet, just some random plugs added. It's not too bad, it's a good start for sure. If you want this track, you can definitely comment below that you want to get this track, and I'm going to send you the link for that track. But I'm not going to release it publicly because I'm a bit embarrassed by that. But this, you get the idea. So random. Anyway, this is the one, and now I'm going to show you the newest tracks I've released, and you're going to hear the big difference because the time difference between those two tracks is exactly 2 years. So you're gonna see now exactly what I mean with that. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out also the other videos I posted. There's heaps of good knowledge. Just commit every single day to learn something. Not a lot, you don't have to learn for an hour. Just commit to every day. Learn maybe 10 to 15 videos of music production, and over the long run of 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 years, you're gonna develop a lot. Other than that, guys, hope you have a beautiful day. See you in the next video.